And a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. In this channeling session, the energy is such that the divine feminine is really fed up of the divine masculine. She's feeling like she's literally done with him. She cannot tolerate his behavior anymore. And she wants to just forget about him, and she just wants to be happy, because some other words that are being shared in this channeling are, it is another lie, another lie, another lie. She's saying this, another lie. What does he want? He lied again to me. So basically, the divine masculine must have lied about something to her, and she found out from some other sources, or maybe he only mistakenly admitted it or accepted it, or maybe some of her family member or his family member, they just randomly spoke about it. And in the past, in this situation, this lying situation, the masculine had already told her something. And now it's like all of the things and all of those days, whatever he said to her, she's getting very upset because it was a lie. So she's thinking, how could he lie for so many days? And so many times we brought up this topic, I discussed this with him, but each time he said, he cooked up a story which was completely a false story. And now when she confronted him that why did you lie, why would you do this, he actually blamed her, or he gave her some very negative response, or he just did not take any ownership of his action. So she is feeling very suffocated with him, and she feels like, what type of a relationship is this? I mean, isn't twin flame journey supposed to be a blissful journey? Isn't in this journey, like my divine masculine or my twin flame, isn't he supposed to be a really good person who loves me, who cares for me? Then what is he doing? He is always constantly hurting me, or I am always feeling so bad with the way he treats me. So the feminine is extremely upset. At the same time, she's also she's also talking to God, or she's like blaming God for doing this to her. And she's saying that, why do you do this to me? I was just expecting him to love me or just give me some respect, be honest with me. I want to be in an honest relationship. But he makes all these stories, or he makes all these false narratives. And then after so many days, so many months, and it is a repeated thing, where he is doing this again and again, the same pattern he's repeating again and again. So now even the feminine is thinking that, what is the lesson for me in this? What am I supposed to learn from this? The same thing, am I supposed to forgive the same thing again and again? Same mistake he's making, or same type of treatment he is giving to me? And how much can I do this inner work, she's thinking. Like every time something like this happens, I go alone or he runs away. This time she wants to run away from him. This time she is in no mood to contact him. She is in no mood to connect with him. If they had a big fight, or maybe he had ignored her, but during those days when they were not in talking terms, she found out certain things about him, which were absolutely false lies, big time lies. So now, even though she was feeling some kind of love for him, or even though she was feeling like, okay, I can forgive him or something can happen, she realizes that no, if this is the reality, then I am not contacting him, or I am not talking to him. In some cases, the masculine has initiated contact, like he has dropped a message on her Facebook, or he has dropped a message on her Instagram, or maybe her phone, text message, or like a regular message, not something, not too many words. Just, hi, how are you? It's been long time. So she is also thinking that what kind of guts does he have? Like after doing all these bad things to me, he really has the guts, the power to message me and ask me like, hey, how are you? So she's contemplating, no, I'm not going to talk to him at all, or she is already received some kind of communication, but she is not reverting to it. She's not replying to it. She's simply ignoring it. That's it. In some cases, this has got to do with some kind of addiction also. Like the divine masculine has some really horrible addiction. And he told the divine feminine that I don't have this addiction anymore, or I quit it. And he was living very normally in front of her. But out of the blue, or while checking maybe she had some of his password, or maybe she just made some guess, or she got hold of the phone, or something happened, how she just found out that either he's in some kind of a group, where he's discussing it. She reads some old chat, like from the days when he has been telling her that I'm not doing any of this. So this has really broken her heart, and she's very upset, she's very shocked. She cannot understand why, this person has been lying to me. And this also means that he never really got over that addiction. That addiction was always there. He was already doing it, but he was simply not telling it to her, or he was simply living a false, a life in front of her. So this has given her a kind of a soul shock this time, because many a times she forgave him, because he would always act like, okay, I'm not able to do it, or I'll do it later, or he would ask for some time frame, and again it would be back to the same thing. So on a regular basis, she feels that she cannot do this all the time. She feels like she has become his mother, or some kind of a nurse who's doing his treatment, and he's not even like a good patient, like he doesn't follow up on the whatever medical routine it is, or say it's like giving him a medicine or watching over him. So she feels very very drained after this, and specifically because she's actually going through a feeling where she feels that he has two faces. Like one face is for other people, for the world, and one face is for her. And what he's showing to her is a very innocent, kind-hearted, very loving, very generous, and at the same time very helpless man. He's a victim in front of her. Like he's been telling her that, maybe my family is not treating me well, or he's been telling her some other story where he is the victim. He is not the person who is the abuser, or he can ever be bad. But whatever he is doing to her, all this manipulation, all these lying, all these hiding things, this is now making her feel like she has become the victim in this relationship, and she cannot even pinpoint to him, because, he did not show her the correct picture. She is now thinking that maybe he is not that innocent. And one more thing that is coming from her energy in this channeling very strongly is that she wants to stay away from him. She cannot trust him. She needs a lot of convincing now, or she needs some kind of a change. She needs some kind of a proof. Some kind of a proof that, this person is really, really improving. But now it is not going to happen, because two things happen in a soul shock. Either a person will get into a very depressive zone, but she has gone into depressing zone many times in the past. So now she is in the empowerment zone. And another thing is happening with her is that, as she is trying to get away from him, not be around him, not think about him, there are other people, other men who are actually much better than him, better looking, better speaking, and someone who respects women a lot more. Maybe they cannot give her exactly what she is looking for. Maybe she is looking for some kind of a tag that he was giving to her, maybe a girlfriend-boyfriend tag or something, but they are still much better than him. And she wants to spend time with those people, because she feels that she deserves to be with a man who's at least honest with her. At least he's not fooling around with her, lying to her after so many days into a relationship, lying about such big things. And it's not even about lying as such, like you can lie once or twice, but continuing a lie for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 1 year, how could he continue the lie for so long, is what she's thinking right now. So on that note, I would be closing this channeling session over here. Thank you so much for being here with me. One love and peace out.